Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we are continuing our journey through Floodlands. It looks like a beautiful night and we're working on establishing a way to transfer people between our two districts. At this moment we also went with a new law which is pretty much cultural exchange or cultural education, which helps them work with each other, which is great, right? It teaches more about the communities, the people, like the different worldviews, which will help in the long run. For now, I would really like to get a bit more lumber. We have very little right now. A building isn't operational. Which one? Oh, it's this ones. Yeah, we can stop working in them just so we don't get the notifications. Yeah, it doesn't seem like rubble is here anymore. As they say, it's not infinite. So if I would like to make another rubble... Let's see, where is it? It was in the survival or growth. Sorting station. It requires wood. Let's see, the first level it doesn't, right? Yeah. So we can collect some rubble wherever we can see it. I think we need a level 2 one in order to do that. There's not a whole lot of rubble here, but there will be rubble on this side. So maybe we're gonna make a different, another district over here, where we can either destroy or reclaim some of these houses and get ourselves the rubble that we need. There's also some bigger buildings here, but it's not on that side. We have some rubble going for us right now. And do they have wood anywhere? Not too much, from what I can see. Yeah, but let's expand one at a time. We can't go too far with this. We're building the pier now. There we go. There is no resources to gather within our range. Over here, there's no more rubble to collect. Okay, so we're just gonna change it to rubbish. But we have plenty of rubbish. And let's take a look at, what was it? Some transferring, right? Transfer people. Transfer people between districts. Okay. Ah, I see. So I just asked them, like, bring like 4 people. Yeah, let's bring more. Let me cancel it first because I do not want to move the people that aren't there. We can do this, right? We can transfer 5 of them, so we're gonna bring all 5 of them to this district. Let's see now. Yeah, the people are going by pier, they're coming over on this side. They will need a house as well, or a tent. For the moment, let's see, well-being, right? And in the well-being, I want to build something that doesn't use rubble. So we're just gonna build a few tents. 1, 2 for now. We need more resources in order to do this. Okay, we need more food production as well. Apparently we're running out of food. Again. So once again, we're gonna go to survival. We're gonna say a kitchen. Yeah. And we're gonna place it here. Good, we have new people coming in. Departures or arrivals. Okay. So have we arrived? I think that we have. Yeah, we can increase the number of workers in these areas. Let's see. I'll bring another one to produce a few herbs. It's not a lot, but it is a good start. We could even demolish this in order to get a lot of this type of scrap. For now, okay, there's a person working in the food business. Let's see if I can put down some exploration flags, because we don't know what's in this area. Right, we've pretty much assumed that there's nothing else, and probably we are right at the same time. Same-sex marriage lowers the unrest of clans with liberty ideology by 15% for 3 days. Okay, so this seems like a law to establish when it's critical. It's not going to last for long, but it's there. Sharing space. Modify these two clans' relation by 2 every time they change. Okay, so we can do this. Now we're sharing spaces. I am hoping that this is going to bring us a lot closer. Okay. Here's hoping. Free press. They both want it. If I have to refuse, they'll both get a bit of an arrest. Do I wanna pass this law yet? I guess we do for now, right? I mean, they take care of their needs, their recreational needs faster, which means that they'll pretty much have more space and all that. But we're just gonna wait here for influence first. They've improved their relationship noticeably. Cool. Let's see. Let's deconstruct this old industrial building just to make space for other buildings. Almost feels like we could pass through here, but I don't think that that is true. Sunken ruins. In order to search it, we would need diving equipment. We're starting to go down in our food, so that means that we need more people here. I will decrease the one producing herbs, and we're gonna add them into the fisheries. We're going back up here. Interesting place, we need diving equipment for it. Commercial ruins, which would mean that there will be some goods. There are a few trees. If I want to build... Let's see. Okay, so this does not produce any more goods. But if I wanted to build another one of these logging lodges, we would have some trees in the area, actually. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. So let's put this building down here. And let us transfer 2 more people. Let's see, if I do what, arrival, transfer people from this district, yeah. We can add 2 more here. We keep spending time here in research, but I do not know exactly if there's anything that would work for us. Let's see, shellfish farms, insect huts, probably getting 15 in order to use potable water in order to make soybeans. It's not a bad idea. We have logging camps. Waste sorting, okay, to add 2 more people to the sorting station. Research facility. increasing our speed of research. Lumber mills, make them a lot more efficient, use more wood in order to make planks. A fishing harbor, a shellfish farm. Instead of shellfish post, we could make a shellfish farm which would produce more risky food, which wouldn't be bad. Baker station. Let's see, in this grove, don't we have a way? A way to make more food? Yeah, a cook house we need plastics for. Stealth platform in order, yeah, to make a passage. Search and explore boats. Allow searching parties to reach partially flooded ruins. Okay. Develop paths to make them move quicker. Or we could make a cabin, higher level houses. No, we don't care for that at the moment. I guess we'll just invest in a bit more food with the first chance that we get. Did I just remove 2 people from here? Yeah. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. But I just pressed the wrong button. So let's see. Transfer departures, yeah. Over here, we'll depart with 2 people. Oh no, that's not how I want to do this. Yeah, let's bring a few more people. We will all benefit from investing in research, so why are you still hesitant? Let's do it. Well, because there's nothing that we can research right now that would benefit us. Well, not from the amount of points that we have, at least. All of this is metal, nothing else. Do we have idle people? Do we have idle people in this district? No, we do not. There is no more free space for potable water, okay? There is no more resources to gather within the range here. Okay, so I could pause it for now. And also over here, where I could upgrade this building just to reach that site. Let's add another fisherman. Probably a good idea to restart one of these as well. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna hold production here. We have enough food in this area to start collecting again. And I'm thinking that I should be taking 2 people out and send them on an expedition. We can even do some transmissions, like start using some of these in order to find some goods. Like we have 17 batteries. Let's see, expedition. Prepare an expedition for 3 days. Let's do 6 days. And let's ask them to explore this area would be a good idea. Because there were a lot of goods, right? Or we could try to find some people. Like go further and see if we can find anything. Like if I take you to this area, there are a few houses from what I can tell. But for now, let's bring you here. And let's see if we can find something that's valuable. Okay, I'm guessing the people have arrived, so I can add them over here. Kitchen is functioning. I need them to be working in this woodcutting business. Let's see, if I remove you from here, can I add you here? Yeah, we have some disciplined workers. There it is. So we're starting this. We need a bit more lumber before we can reclaim the flooded factory, but we will work on that as well. Pathfinder camp is currently idle. Let's see, is there anything here? We can use our lockpicks just to get some old world relics and some textbooks I don't care for. We'll search that one. We need diving equipment to search this one. I will ask them to explore these areas. That's how we can scout around. Sometimes it's very easy. Like, you figure out things so easily, but I guess you need a break before your brain starts to refocus and find solutions. What's going on here? We finished searching a place, okay. What else did we find here? An interesting place. Sure, let's look for it. Let's take the lumber from here. Probably this one too. A shocking result of the unprecedented series of heat waves in Central Africa. In recent years, the public has been flooded with reports of dramatic effects of climate changes around the world. Many so-called red zones with a growing number of health issues resulting from climate change have emerged, especially in the tropics, with multiple deaths resulting from heat strokes occurring nearly every month. Botswana has been one of such places, with as much as 11 zones totaling in 30% of the country being considered inhospitable. This month has added a tragic exclamation point to an already critical situation. As our sources on site have informed us, the latest heatwave, marked the 24th of May, 1st of June, has claimed not only a reported number of 425 casualties and another 1,569 hospitalized, but also an entire settlement of Kisha, which has been obliterated by unprecedented temperature marked as high as 57 degrees Celsius, the government official state. Okay. That doesn't sound good, does it? How much food do we have for 5 days? That is good enough for now. We will go to the big chimney fairly soon. There is one homelessness over here, so we do need to build another tent. Well-being, we'll say tent, and please build it here. Technology development, survival, shellfish farm. Since we're running out of food, we might need this shellfish farm. It costs a lot to make it. A lot of lumber, which we're not producing right now, but hopefully with one of these upgraded, yeah, it's only 220 to upgrade. But let's reclaim first of all this factory, because I am super curious. If nothing else, this is what I want us to do today, right? We are finishing this building. Okay, we're losing a bit of water, mostly because we're not collecting, because we're full. I guess I could go down in one person over here. We have enough medicine for a while. Do I want to just add them into these centers? Or what do I want to do? Another forager house? I guess. We'll collect more food from the forager's house. You have reached your resource limit. So let's throw away one resource. What are we going to throw away? I guess I'm just gonna keep it. Let's go back home. I mean, there's more goods to be had, that makes me happy, but I really feel like we should be expanding a district here, because we do have mushrooms, we have a lot of trees, we have a lot of buildings, some of which we could reconstruct, reuse. Right? It seems like the right thing to do. Pass the proposed law. Okay, so this one was... Let's go to laws. Let's see, can I do that? The freedom of press? Yes, we can do that because we have enough influence. We'll establish the law. Come on, be happy with us. We almost missed it. Now that we have some influence, we have above 39 influence, we are just going to get more unrest for each event. Okay, the good neighbors are glad that that happened. Let's see. What can I do here? I could remove one person from this post and I could add them here, just so they could start producing scrap. But it seems to me like it's gonna produce scrap just from these scrap piles. Enables collection of scrap from the area, yeah. So it's only temporarily that we are going to do this. Let's exchange... Well, as soon as we get this point. Okay, I'm gonna go to Academy. Not Academy, let's do Standard. Just to take some of these old world relics. We're gonna build a new search party. Or expedition. Should I take more construction materials? I mean, if we'll establish a new district here, on one side it might be really good, on the other side it might be really bad. At the end of the day we don't really have a lot of people, so maybe we're taking rations for 9 days and we ask them to come here. Let's see what's in the area. Now, you have a water purifier, you don't have space where to put the water, so that is the problem there. I'm gonna bring another person here and we're gonna upgrade this building to a shellfish farm, a proper farm. You can see that we have like this small outpost where we're collecting shellfish, just because the water isn't too deep. Okay, we have more influence, but there's nothing that we could do. Let's see, what is their relationship? Now they're getting closer. They're at 50, so they're neutral, but they're starting to go towards friendly. Hoping that we can get some positive, some benefits from collecting this and getting them closer. $11 points. Let's take a look at research. Can I start by doing something like a small farm here? It requires 15 points. So we're just gonna wait a while longer. I will try to reduce the lag in between missions. I will go down in details. It's clear to me that as we are expanding and there's more to be discovered, we're getting a bit of a slowdown. Let's see, we've arrived here. And what are we going to do? Look at this power station wall. Let's ask them to explore maybe this area? Seems like there's an entrance here, so we'll explore these two spaces first. Okay, that is one. Some sunken ruins, some resources here. Let's see, what's this? This looks like an interesting place that we can investigate. Search using power plant key pass. Sure, we're gonna do this. We go back home, yeah, we can't collect any more water. I should probably just reduce this one here and add it. Oh, we need an educated person to do that. I guess I'm just gonna add another person here to the shellfish farm. You will keep collecting scrap for a while, and after which we can just close the factory. There's not a whole lot more that we would be able to do after that. More technology to be developed. Let's see. Small farm? Yes. Use food in order to make soybeans. At this moment, we won't have anything to do with soybeans. We need a bit more research. But getting this small farm going is the beginning of making our very own food without having to rely on random resources on the map. Your attention is needed. Let's see. I can't believe it myself, but it's true. Everything suggests it. This marking on the doors, this equipment, we found the gatehouse of the Rebirth Power Station. It's here, it's right here, just as Nicole said. I know there's no voltage here now, but I still feel a tingling and goosebumps, as if the air here was conducting electricity, okay? So we found it. Let's see. You have 7 days worth of goods, so we're gonna ask them to search this area. The light at the end of the tunnel. We found it! We finally found it! The Rebirth Power Station. Or power plant. When I learned about the crisis in the city after the event, I actually started to worry that it might be destroyed by the flooding from the shattered dam. But we've actually found it. However, the site is inaccessible. It's built like a fortress, a fixed steel wall, and the way inside is through a 16-ton door. So we can't get inside just yet, but we did find it. It's amazing, it's only a matter of time until we can get in there. This is perhaps a preponderant day. Big words, I know, I just can't help it. This one means important. Okay. And now it's the key to the power plant. We've tried just about everything to force our way inside the complex, however nothing has worked so far. 25 years of flooding and erosion have barely scratched the paint on the door, and our efforts have at best managed to get it to flake a little bit more. We'll keep trying to get in, but I think we just need to explore extensively around the facility. This place was evacuated in a hurry a long time ago, and there are signs of some kind of a struggle. Gunfire. The documents say that Evo Garza stood up to the citizens when the struggle for resources had begun, while the military wanted to pacify the protesters and help them in a more organized way. Well, his sentiment cost him his life along with his life's work. But I digress. The documents I've been going through all mention a keycard to unlock some doors in the complex. If we can find one of them, hopefully in the working condition, the card scanners still seem to be hooked up and working. At least some of them. I think we should look for a key pass card in the Rebirth office building. In its decent shape and is located near the damaged flyover. Okay. So we need to find the Rebirth power plant complex, enter the gatehouse and open the passage to the interior of the Rebirth power plant. Okay, so now we have to go over here maybe? Oh, okay, so 2 here. There's an event there, there's some people there, and there's another thing that we need over here. Stadium ruins. Okay, risk factor, fever. We just need to search this area and then we'll call the people. I guess we can call them home or bring them here because it might be a key card there. Okay, 8 people could work here. And it would require some water from us. I don't think that they have enough tasks right now to work in this area, so let's have 2 people start working here. Use some of the water that we're collecting. We can research a bit more. What would we want? Probably something that will make us food, right? That would use that soy. It's either we do this, use some of the soy production in order to make safe food. I think that is for right now, this is better. It will give us or open us the chance to get more research done in other areas while still producing some food. Focuses on scaffolding production to enable reaching unstable areas. Cabins, I don't care for right now, even though they would bring more people there. Standard mode for lumber mill, let's see, research facility. I'm not sure I really want any of these. Maybe a fishing harbor to collect even more fish. We'll just wait for a while longer as we're collecting more. And I'll have this insect hut constructed. Let's put it down here. Ruined building. We need TNT to demolish that. Newspaper building. Helps to spread the news about everything that's happening in the community. Ah, okay, so that's what that was about. I remember it. Very few resources left in the area. Yeah, we need to wait for them to regenerate. Let's add the people in here. And let's see if we can put down a few flags that will help us collect more wood, right? Like, can they reach that area? Some resources are outside the storage area. Okay, so I would say that that is a no. Delete search. Yep, we'll use the flag again. Collect some of these. Collect some of the rubble as well. And I feel like we don't need to leave a lot of people in this district and we can establish a different one, right? At this point. You, what do I do with you? How much space you have? You have no more space, so I will ask you to go back home. And we'll come back to search for the other goods here. But I guess that's pretty much it for this week. I hope you have enjoyed so far. Just as general thoughts, I like this game and I really feel, at this moment I was unsure about one thing. It's gonna be really cool to get up to this point, rebuild the power plant, see how we can expand our cities, and as we upgrade our buildings, like these areas will look cooler, like that's what I'm thinking. Let me do like this, right? So these zones will get cleared up, which I like. I like the fact that in an apocalyptic game you can spend some time just to clear some of these zones. That seems interesting to me. However, I'm wondering, like, what is the replayability of this game? More than just the faction, right? We went with one of the factions and next time we're gonna go with a more aggressive approach, something a bit more militaristic, right? But how will it be if this is the end game objective for right now, right? Let's say that we are done rebuilding the power station, which seems to be one of our main objectives. Will we continue and look for something else? Like, would we get a secondary objective? I'm hoping that there's an objective that will push us even further with what we're researching, or when we restart the map and we try something different, will we have a different objective rather than just going for the industrial chimney? I am hoping that one of these statements or something close to that is true, just for the sake of replayability for this game. Other than that, for this beginning stage, for the way they approach things, I think they've done a good job. With that in mind, I'm looking forward to hearing from you as well, what you think about this game, what you know maybe as far as information goes, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.